Hi, everybody. I am back with some more piping hot coffee. And this coffee is the feud fight beef between the Brat and her big sister. She hadn't spoken to in a year, Lisa Raye. Brat came on to wish her happy birthday, and it was the most cringe-worthy thing I ever seen. But it was a good thing because, according to Lisa Ray, Brat left her in a waiting room concerning her life, especially her new girlfriend coming out on social media, Instagram, Ricky Smiley Show, and said nothing to her. People coming to her asking her how she feel about her sister the Brat coming out. She hadn't heard anything, so she's like, if she's happy, I'm happy. She said Brat said nothing to her. So she calls her aunt to ask her aunt about when's Brett gonna say something to her. She said she gonna call you. She gonna call you. Brett never called. So one name, the Price is Right lady. I got fired from the Price is Right. No, I can't remember this lady name. But anyway, uh, she had Brett come on, and they did not know. None of them knew that Brett and her sister had a beef between them. Brat knew about the beef, but Brat did not let them in on that her sister had a beef with her. And it's gonna be kind of sticky when she come on, but Brat came on, wish her happy birthday. And like Lisa Ray said, she didn't know what to say. She said, you won't talk to me in private. You ain't wish me birthday in private, but you could come on social media and wish me in public and wish me happy birthday. She said, not realizing that doing everything in public is the problem and not coming to her. I mean, Lisa Ray put Claudia Jordan down there, put Claudia Jordan on blast, got Claudia Jordan feel all kind of in her feel. And when they take a drink at the end, she said she didn't need a straw. She drank full drink the whole thing down. Because she don't want Lisa Ray to be mad at her to think Harmony for set her up. She said, I know. Well, people can say they know something, but they still be mad at you. That I know. Oh, I know. It's okay, whatever. I mean, Lisa Ray is straight up lying. She mad at Claudia for she thinking Claudia set her up. Everybody on there trying to smooth things over. I'm not gonna play the audio around all of that. But this right here is Lisa Ray. That finger blasting is the Brat. And the Brat ain't saying nothing, she just took it. Because Brat knew she was gonna get it when she come on this, so Brat came and just took it all from her sister. She ain't try to make no excuses. She just let her know you're not in the waiting room. If you ain't called me in a year, but you posting your everything on social media coming out and you ain't talked to me in a year, I'm sitting here waiting for you to call. She was actually in a waiting room. Brat says she's not in the waiting room, but she actually is in a waiting room. If I'm waiting for you to call me, and my aunt, I guess your mama, they're sisters, so her auntie, their auntie, I guess the one that close to Brat say she gonna call you, and you never call. Hmm. I knew when they brought up the fact that Lisa Ray was Brat's sister on the Ricky Smiley show. Brat was she was kind of weird, like Lisa Ray was when she came on and wished her happy birthday. All right, Lisa Ray and Brat are sisters, so I went on there and Googled who is Lisa Ray's sister, and Brat name come up at the bottom. I said, oh, they are biological sisters. So okay. So Brat knew that came up. That was Universal coming up saying, Brat, you need to fix this with your sister. So it was awkward at that time. Brat didn't know. Brat was cut off guard when they brought it up to her on, I don't know. I think it was the Ricky Smiley show because it wasn't on the Dish Nation because Dish Nation wouldn't do that to her. I don't think Portia would do that to her. But anyway, I guess we now Gary would, but then all of those head crack, all of them are on Ricky Smiley show. But anyway, this girl was not having it. She put all of me in a place. Vivica Fox, she shut Vivica Fox down. She shut Selena down. She shut Claudia down. She shut Brat down. So they went to went to break, come back. They tried tried to get the awkwardness out of it. And she basically let Brat have it. Cause they was trying to calm her down to keep her from letting Brat have it. From letting Brat have it on the show. On their show. They kind of protected Brat. Cause they were getting there and trying to make excuses for Brat. And like Brat said, Brat said, like she was saying, Brat giving her all the Brat. And she wasn't having it. Brat said she's not having it. She let them know she's not having it. They need to shut it down. Stop trying to make excuses for her. Because her sister's not having it. And like Vivica said, Lena, one of them say, tell Lisa she got a meanness about her. And you see that finger? She don't play. And I say it was a good thing because the whole show was genuine, and I like genuine show. Now that would have been a good um reality TV right there. Brad is on Love and Hip Hop. That would have been a good thing for Love and Hip Hop, even though I would have never seen it because I don't watch Love and Hip Hop because I don't like it. So I guess being on Claudia podcast was a good thing, even though it was an awkward, painful thing for her. And it was a good thing to happen, but she probably shouldn't have did it because now Lisa Raye is pissed with Claudia, and Claudia know it. And look at her face. She just taking it in and let her sister say you need to because and then she tell her about the good times, whatever in there. And I guess until her sister get her balance, her composure, because she was like, you can see her face. She wasn't having it. You see Selena up here, Brat head down because Lisa's not having it. She ain't having it. And she really trying to explain it. Lisa ain't having it. And the whole time Lisa had her mouth open, it's like her chakra was choked out. She could not talk. Her mouth was open. She just wasn't having it. Now her mouth is open and she say what she got to say. And she let it be known. She's not fake. She say, y'all think Brett thought she was going to come on there and it was going to be all, not her word, kumbaya, whatever. She said, no. I guess Brett didn't want to do it in private because when you wait so long, it is so hard to call somebody in private when you don't wait so long. Because now, what did the Bible say? When you have a problem with somebody, they got a beef against you, you need to bring a witness. And that's what Brad did. She brought a witness. She brought her on the show. It was the best thing for her to do, to bring her on the show and try to break the ice. Because the Brad had a call her in private, like Lisa Raye want her to do. Lisa Raye been going to that A. Just like she went to that A on there. It's best to have somebody else there while Lisa Raye goes off on her and some other people there, they kind of rein her in because they could not rein her in. But the rein her in so she won't go ballistic, nuclear on her little sister Brad. Like Tasha K went nuclear on daytime tea time. I caught it live. I streamed it on my StreamYard. And I played it back. I think her name. I forgot her name. Some I forgot her name. She one of my subscribers. She said she had to run in another room and turn her TV off because the audio was when it was playing, the audio was great. Then all of a sudden it started sounding like she said wicked because it was kind of wicked. It's on my channel. It's still processing. It takes the videos takes about a day or two to process. You can see it, but it's crazy. The audio is crazy. Now it wasn't coming out of the TV when I was listening to it. It wasn't coming out distorted like that. But playback is distorted that crazy because while we was in the midst, but I was in the midst of listening to Tasha K. YouTube or somebody shut her down. YouTube, I think her husband, when she told her husband, the husband was trying to stop her, looking at her face, trying to tell her to stop it. Tasha was like, "Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Stop looking at me. You're making me feel bad." And so she would go ranting again. He looking at her. He said, "Stop looking at me. Go in the room and take your clothes off." So he goes in the room. Tasha ranting and raving, acting crazy, going ballistic nuclear bomb on daytime tea time about daytime tea. I'm looking for video. What in the world did daytime tea time say? She could have been like, "I'm Nicole Tyler." Say stuff and then remove it. And then you going all crazy on her, or going all crazy on her. I'm like, I don't see that. Wait, how much you remove the video? So daytime tea time could have removed the video that Tasha's talking about, but I don't see no video where daytime tea time called Tasha Gremlin. I don't see that video saying she doing that on the uncensored guy, Hollywood uncensored something guy. Where he went, but listen, he went ham on Tasha K calling her gremlin and all kind of stuff. I ain't watched that because men attacking whether heterosexual, LGBTQ, I don't like it. I don't listen to it. But I heard what he said because they played whoever was reporting on it, blogging on it. Show what he said. I'm not a part of listening to that. But he called stuff he called toxic. Just uncalled for coming from a man for whatever reason. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're not gay. It does. I don't care if you're not LGBTQ of any kind. I support black women, whether they're right or wrong in whatever situation, because LGBTQ support each other, whether they're right or wrong in whatever situation. So black women need to stick together for several reasons. One, men don't support them. LGBTQ are not. Black men don't support them, period. White men don't support them, period. Black women don't support black women, period. White women don't support black women, period. The state, the system, the country, the globe, the world don't support black women, period. Therefore, black women gotta support each other. Meg the Stallion, the perfect one. Nobody supporting this girl. As if it's okay. Who did this girl shoot herself in the back of her own foot? The stuff that people just say about black women is crazy. So, I digress. Back to Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray went nuclear on her little sister, the Brat. The Brat sit there and took it all because that's what she intended to do. And she did not tell those three ladies, Claudia, Vivica, and Selena, that her sister had a beef with her and that it was going to go. And her sister is a real ginger person and she was going to go off on her the way she did. But Brat wanted other people there. So she wouldn't have to go through that by herself. And that's not an easy thing to call somebody up and get it out. It's not easy thing because the family go ballistic on you when you mean it well, you sorry, you and they ain't let you say nothing. And then in the end they say, well, this thing okay and it still ain't okay. And you can tell on here, hey, you can tell on here that Lisa Ray is not okay. She's not okay with it. Period yet. And she said, what she's supposed to do, come on there and this and this and that. Nah. Brat knew that wasn't gonna happen. But Brat came on there genuine. She was genuine. And it is what it is. But anyway, that's it for this video. I just wanted to bring this hot coffee over here and share it. So If you like the piping hot coffee, give it a chance. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time with more piping hot coffee. Bye.